Hi, I'm Natalie Schwartz, head coach of the women's volleyball team, and I'm proud to be a Dino. You know what, I think that it's so good and such good timing, the momentum that we're building going into the last half and really the most important half of the season. So tonight, not only sweeping Trinity Western and clinching the playoff spot, we just beat a really good team, second-ranked team in the country. So that's huge for our confidence, and it's just kind of a cherry on top of the on top of the cake on what we've been working towards and believing for. And so finally, the results are coming for us. You know what, the goal, and especially with this group, they put so much pressure on themselves, and pressure can be good if it's used positively to motivate us, but often, and especially in that match, we were putting such negative stress on ourselves. So really down the stretch there, my job was just to pull that stress off of them so that they could be free to play, free to just go for it and create their own success. And that really was the changing point there, is that rather than being overwhelmed with the pressure, they just went out there, did their jobs, and were creative to find ways to score. And so that's really a true characteristic of a championship team. Well, every athlete's a little bit different, so some of them are completely independent in that category, and I'd say the majority of our team, they are very much student athletes, and they take great pride, and they're very organized in their academics. And so my job with those athletes is really just to encourage them and support them and make sure that I can make as many flexible accommodations as I can when they have exams that conflict or it's high stress times. I mean, I've got a couple of engineers on my team, which is a very demanding faculty. So just an understanding that there's going to be high stress periods for them, that maybe I need to understand that it's going to translate into practice, and sometimes them missing practices to go to exams. And then there's other athletes that need a little bit more direction and support, and so we've got people in place, whether it's to give them study resources and tutor them, or just to sit with them and manage their time. So we've got a phenomenal group around us through assistant coaches and tutors that really support the athletes in whichever area they need it. You know what, especially with women's volleyball, we have such a solid foundation of community supporters and donors into our program, and really it just allows us to year after year be great. And so that we're not just, I said at the breakfast this week, that it's not just about a one-shot deal or winning a national championship once, but of truly building a culture where we are competitive every year and we're successful, whether that looks like a national championship or that we're in playoffs every single year. And so our donors and our supporters allow us to do that by getting athletes in and just taking the pressure really off of us coaches to have to fundraise that money and add something else to our plate to have to do. You know, it's such an asset to be able to walk down and all our doors are open, and really just to share the victories and the struggles that come with coaching and bounce ideas off of each other in terms of maybe we have a situation with an athlete and there's so much knowledge down that hallway, and most of them have been here for 15, 20, 25 years and have seen it all, and they're just so open to be able to share it. And so I just think it's such a strong group of individuals that really take pride in what we do and being Dinos and building leaders in every one of our programs. So yeah, it's really neat to be on the same page but have such different experiences to offer. Well, we've set out from the beginning of this year to have a national championship mindset, and that we train with that mindset that we're going to win a national championship in every practice and every time we step out on that court. And so we're just really committed to the process that we've set in place to get us there. And so that dream's still alive, and we're taking this one match at a time, one set at a time, and lots of people want to overwhelm us with all the different scenarios of who we could play in playoffs, but you know what? Let's take care of one point at a time, and I believe that we'll be able to accomplish our bigger goal. You know what, I've been a Dino for over 10 years as an athlete and now as a coach, and I just think it's such a unique culture that we have here, a community that is passionate about what we do. Specific to volleyball, there are such amazing young role models within this group, and I believe that for every single sport. And so there's just something so powerful and so much to take pride in when there's so many unique, different people that come together for the same purpose and to accomplish the same goals. And Yeah, I'm so proud, and I've always felt that it was the thing that made me sign with the U of C was the environment that I felt when I walked into the gym, the excitement, the passion for our work, and that's what made me sign, and it's still what I commit myself to building within my own group as a coach now.